Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to see Cognizant interview questions which is conducted on campus on 2025 March. Okay, before going into the video, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, share and like my videos. If already a subscriber, please hit a like so that it motivates me to do more and more videos for you. Okay, these are the direct questions which is asked in the Cognizant interview. Panel 4 cluster 1 Java, SQL, HTML and CSS. This cluster student got these questions. Okay, the interview lasted for 40 minutes. Okay, first they are asked to introduce yourself and string mutable or not, exception handling and overriding overloading difference, constructors, and explain about your project. Internship asked about my role in project and asked me to create a welcome page using HTML and CSS, asked questions related to UI interfaces and asked situation based questions, favorite subject and least favorite subject, asked about the cryptography and color theory, asked about the languages I know like Hindi, English and Telugu, ready to relocate or not, ready to work in night shifts or not, and feedback. Okay, while you are asked these type of questions to introduce yourself, I have made a video how to introduce yourself. If you are new to the channel, please go and watch. I will put it in the description. Okay, how to introduce yourself. Okay, and whether the string mutable or not, if you are aware with the Java or Python, you can definitely answer. Okay, exception handling, overriding. Okay, these are the important questions for the interviews. Okay, and coming to the project, you should have a complete overview about your project, what is your role in it and what are the technologies you are using in the project. Okay, and you have to be answering any type of questions regarding that project. Okay, internship also, you should be thorough with your internship details as well, and what are the techniques you have learned through the internship, and what are the soft techniques of, I mean, like leadership qualities, what have you learned from your internship. Okay, and if they ask you to create a web page, then you have to do live code before them. Okay, you should be well enough and you should have a clear cut idea how to use the techniques before them. Okay, and situation based question means if you are new to a place, how do you survive in that place, what are the logical things you are going to use, those are type of like situation based questions. Okay, favorite subject and least favorite subject means if you are going to answer your favorite subject, then they are going to ask some questions on your favorite subject. If you are going to tell your least favorite subject, they are not able to ask you any type of questions, right? Because this is your least favorite subject. And asked about your known languages means the type of place you are you can be enough. Okay, and if you are asked about the relocation, you should answer yes, because they need a candidate who can adjust to a place or a situation, right? And ready to work in night shifts means yes, you should be answering yes to these questions. Okay, and make a good thing how to introduce yourself. I have made a video, and your first introduction should be like you are going to get the job, right? In that way you have to introduce yourself. And these are the panel for cluster 1 Java and SQL, HTML, CSS questions. And panel 20, the questions are traverse of a string and count of values in a list and store in dictionary, and cloud basics and list versus tuple. SQL, create name and marks of students and calculate percentage of marks for each student. This is the SQL query. I have made few of the videos on SQL queries also, so no need to worry. Okay, if you want any of the videos, please put it in the comment section. I will make sure of doing videos on that also. On panel 23 cluster 2 Python SQL cloud, introduce yourself. I have made a video, please go and watch. Choose Java or Python. If you are going to choose Java, then they are going to ask the questions based on Java. If you are going to choose Python, then they are going to ask those questions. And print date and time, That means he is selecting Python, it seems. Okay, and reverse of a string and find the frequency of each element in the array, find the factorial using recursion, create a table using in SQL, insert 5 values in the table. That means DBMS, so should be aware with the DBMS, and return the tuple which has the highest score. Have you participated in any extracurricular activities? Means it gives your things like leadership qualities and everything. Okay, how can you withstand in the situation, and explain about your final year projects and its tech stack. Means what are the technical technologies you are using in your final year project, and oops is the must and should topic to be learned for your interviews, and what is inheritance and its types, what is encapsulation. These are oops concepts, right? And give real world example. Means encapsulation means you are going to put everything in a class, right? And you are going to use private methods. Okay, and I have made another video on that encapsulation also, please go and watch. Okay, what is picking? Okay, pickling, I did not answer. That means some questions you might be leave it because you don't know the answer. Instead of giving wrong answer, you can just tell that I don't know, sir. Okay, so that he can go to end the questions. What is anomalous function and what do you know about the cloud computing? Give real world example. Where do you use it in your project? The interview lasts for 40 minutes, so you should be capable of giving your interview even for 60 minutes as well. Okay, in that way your interviews will be, and the interview, this Cognizant interview is happened in our college itself. Okay, in the center is our college itself. There are certain panels, the Cognizant people are coming and one-to-one interview. He will take the interview and you should be well enough to be code in front of them, online coding and paper and pen coding, and you should be thorough with your resume. No need to put any other activities which you haven't be aware of. Okay, which you are participating only, please put it in the comment section. Coming to the internships, they're going to ask how many months your internship last for and what are the techniques have you learned, and are there any skills have you learned in the internships. They are going to ask in that way. And coming to the projects, they are going to ask your technical things. What are you using in your projects and technical stack, and what is your role, and why do you choose that role only, why do you choose that project only. And coming to the situation based questions, means if you are new to the location, how do you survive in that, and how do you use your technology. In that way they are going to ask the questions. Okay, in that way the interview will be, that is the Cognizant. I have gathered only this information. The interview will be last for 1 hour. Okay, and finally, thank you. If you feel this video as informative, please hit a like so that it motivates me to do more and more videos for you. And if you have any doubts, please put it in the comment section, right?